Transautomobile here. In this video, we're going to show you all the IVECO Eurocargo 4x4 troop carrier. Now, this is a special truck because we added the troop carrier fitting here at Transautomobile. And by the end of this video, you will be able to transport your troops or your passengers without any obstacles on the way. Hello and welcome to Transautomobile, your specialist in exporting brand new vehicles to the continent of Africa and the rest of the world since 1973. Today, we're at our third stock of cars near Brussels, and right now, we're experiencing quite an unpredictable weather. In fact, when I tell you something funny, about last week, I was told that today it was going to be a rainy day. And at times of uncertainty, you do need to be prepared. And that's why we have the amazing IVECO Eurocargo 4x4 troop carrier. If you are not subscribed yet, push the subscribe button to watch the latest videos on our YouTube channel. Now everyone, watch this video to the end. I will talk about the IVECO Eurocargo trucks. I will talk also about the IVECO Eurocargo 4x4 chassis cabin, the engine and performance, the troop carrier fitting, which we added here at Transautomobile, the cabin interior, and then we're going to talk about the key industries where this IVECO Eurocargo 4x4 troop carrier will be important. And by the end of this video, you'll find out the secrets as to what makes this troop carrier great value for money. For many decades, since the late 1970s, the IVECO brand has been reputed for its lightweight utility vehicles. Vehicles like the IVECO Daily, and then of course, medium-duty trucks like the IVECO Eurocargo. They were reputed for their rugged and simple engineering, very easy to maintain. And this is something I always found fascinating about IVECO trucks and IVECO vehicles in general. Something simple, nothing fancy, and yet they get the job done. Now, when it comes to the IVECO Eurocargo truck, it was first released in year 1991. But hold on a second, everyone. The story doesn't exactly start just there. It succeeds the IVECO Zeta, which was itself released in year 1977. Now, in the world of trucks, the IVECO Eurocargo truck can be compared to a Swiss Army knife. It is the jack of all trades. And this is a reputation they've earned over the years. A reputation also for their reliability and just how adaptable the IVECO Eurocargo model is for various tasks. Something as simple as just urban deliveries, to specialized heavy duty or even military application. Now, this is the third generation IVECO Eurocargo truck released in year 2015, but the very next year, 2016, it was awarded International Truck of the Year. For this generation, we see the strong IVECO identity, the smile over here. And this is a similar design theme that can be spotted on other IVECO trucks. But it gets even more interesting as we look at the air vents over here onto the side. This is a very, very strong sign of identity, especially for the Eurocargo model. Because if we look at ancient IVECO trucks, they actually had air vents onto the side like this. The IVECO Eurocargo trucks are available in various configurations with gross vehicle weight ranging from 7.5 tons to 18 tons. Gross vehicle weight is the maximum legal weight of the truck when fully loaded up. This includes the truck itself, the equipment fittings, the cargo, plus passenger and fuel. In simple terms, anything that adds weight to the truck. This IVECO Eurocargo troop carrier weighs 5.9 tons, but it has a payload capacity of 9.1 tons, which means it has a gross weight of 15 tons. The IVECO Eurocargo trucks also have multiple wheelbases available, ranging from 3.1 meters to 6.5 meters. Like many of the medium and heavy-duty trucks, the IVECO Eurocargo trucks are built with the body-on-frame construction method. This greatly enhances utility and towing capabilities. But in the case of this IVECO Eurocargo 4x4, it also enhances off-road capabilities. The chassis beams absorb all the stress from the towing, the utility, and of course, the off-roading. This troop carrier is based on an IVECO Eurocargo 4x4 chassis cabin, also precisely known as the IVECO Eurocargo ML150E24WS. Since the 1970s, the IVECO brand has also been reputed for its 4x4 utility vehicles. They saw popularity in firefighting, military, law enforcement, and municipal services. And it goes deeper than that because IVECO actually built the IVECO Massive, which was a proper 4x4 belonging to the same segment as the Land Cruiser 70s series model, or even the Land Rover Defender. To this day, the IVECO brand is still reputed for its 4x4 utility vehicles. Vehicles like the IVECO Daily 4x4 and the IVECO Eurocargo 4x4. The wheelbase of precisely 4.15 meters means great maneuverability, whether on the tarmac or whether off the tarmac. And at the same time, there's no compromise on utility capabilities. The 20-inch steel wheels with off-road tires and high ground clearance makes it a capable off-roader. And now we're going to talk about the engine and performance. Giving power to this IVECO Eurocargo 4x4 troop carrier is a 5.9-liter 6-cylinder turbo diesel engine which produces 240 horsepower. And this combined with a 6-speed manual transmission means you get to decide how much power gets channeled to all 4 wheels. Now this engine comes from the IVECO Tector engine family, a family of engines first introduced in year 2000, and it was designed to power light and medium duty trucks. Now, if we think about it, this was a new chapter for the IVECO brand because they released this engine with the objective for modernization and better fuel economy and ecology. Now, this 4x4 troop carrier is tropicalized, which means you get a reinforced suspension, reinforced radiator, and reinforced air conditioning. This also means the diesel engine can run on diesel with varying sulfur percentage. And this greatly enhances the reliability of the IVECO Eurocargo troop carrier. The IVECO Eurocargo 4x4 trucks have a permanent 4x4 system. Thanks to the differentials, using them on tarmac doesn't wear the tires. You get a front and rear differential lock. Differential locks prevent the wheels from spinning freely, which therefore means you have full grip. You also get the center differential lock, which locks both axles together, which ensures that the power is evenly distributed between the 2 axles, the front and the rear. The fuel tank over here has a capacity of 180 liters. And now over to the troop carrier fitting, which was added by us here at Transautomobile. Now pay attention very carefully, everyone, because opening the rear door isn't straightforward. You need to remove these ropes out of the way, and we will also need to fold up this rear cover. So what are we waiting for? Let's open it together. Right, so this is where I like to start. I always remove the ropes that are down here, and then I proceed to removing the ropes that are on the side. Now, once the ropes are out of the way, you will notice there are some hooks just right above. Now, these hooks are used when you fold up the cover. Now, please note that the back door can be quite heavy, so be very careful when opening it down. And at the same time, you get steps over here. Now, pay close attention to how you open those steps. You have to pull this up, and then you can open it. Now over here we have the personnel area, which has a seating capacity of 22 passengers, and if you would like, you can also fold up the benches to transport even more goods. The soft top is made of durable materials that can withstand all weathers, and it can also be manually removed, which will no doubt improve the visibilities for passengers in the personnel area. And also, if the troops or the passengers in the personnel area need to climb out of the vehicle quickly, they can do so. Removing the soft top also makes it easy to load goods in the truck using a crane, especially when the benches are folded aside. To fold up the benches, it is fairly simple. So all you have to do is just lift this upwards and then it will lock in place. Now you have additional space, but if you want to open the benches again, you just have to pull from here and then make sure all the legs are out. Now there's something I need to explain to you all. Yes, you can remove the soft top. Yes, you can actually remove these metallic poles over here, but beware that the white pillar you see over here cannot be moved. However, you can still easily load goods in and out of the truck using a crane. And also you get the lamp integrated over here for better visibility when it's dark outside. Now over to the cabin interior of the IVECO Eurocargo 4x4 troop carrier. The cabin interior is very similar to what you've seen in other IVECO Eurocargo truck configurations. Next to the driver's seat, there's space for 2 passengers. The interior plastic and fabric is very similar to what I've seen in other IVECO trucks. Durable material, easy to wipe clean and maintain. Next to the driver's seat, you have the differential locks, steering wheel adjustment, comfortable driver's seat, and of course, electric windows. And you also get great visibility outside. The extra windows you get onto the door. The IVECO Eurocargo 4x4 troop carrier will be important in many industries. Industries such as military, law enforcement, humanitarian. This is a great tool to be transporting your troops, passengers, and of course, you can also transport goods. Goods such as military equipment or humanitarian aid. So here's our summary of this troop carrier. The secrets behind what makes this IVECO Eurocargo 4x4 troop carrier great value for money would be the fact that you have the functionality, you have the reliability, and you also have the Eurocargo flexibility, everyone. Flexibility across many industries. Here in the case of this troop carrier, this is great value for money for military, law enforcement, or humanitarian purposes, everyone. On customers' request, we can also prepare the needed spare parts kits for 1 or 2 or 3 years and send it to you with the vehicle itself, or we can send it to you by mail express to your desired destination. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section below sharing us your thoughts of this IVECO Eurocargo 4x4 troop carrier. And don't just watch, contact us for a personalized quote on any type of vehicle. Our sales team is dedicated every day to upholding our motto. Our mission, your satisfaction.